The interior of the theater was organized to accommodate the entire community of Athenian male citizens. The semicircular arrangement of the tiers guaranteed visibility and hearing for all, emphasizing a fundamental principle of democracy: the word must be audible and shared. There are no privileged or hidden spaces. Everyone sees and hears the same performance. At the center of the space was the orchestra, the circular area where the chorus acted. The chorus was not a simple scenic element, but the collective voice of the polis. It commented, judged, reflected on the events represented. The interior of the theater made visible the continuous dialogue between individuals and community, between action and reflection. The skene, the scenic structure placed in front of the tiers, served as an architectural and narrative background. It was not designed to create realistic illusions, but to provide a symbolic point of reference. Greek theater did not seek to deceive the spectator, but to engage him intellectually. The interior of the Theater of Dionysus was a space of collective concentration, not of escape. The works performed here, tragedies and comedies, addressed central themes for Athenian life: justice, power, war, the relationship between individual and law. Authors like Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides used theater to pose questions to the city. The audience did not watch passively; it was called to judge, just like in the political assembly. The theater was closely linked to the cult of Dionysus, god of transformation. This religious connection is fundamental to understanding the interior of the space. The theater is a place where identities are questioned, where order can be suspended to be reconsidered. Athenian democracy accepts the risk of doubt and criticism, and the theater becomes the ritual space of this tension. During the great Dionysian festivals, participation in the theater was considered a civic duty. The state financed tickets for the poorest citizens, so that no one would be excluded. This detail reveals the political function of the theater's interior: not to entertain, but to form collective consciousness. With the end of Athenian autonomy, the role of the theater changed. In the Roman era, the interior was modified, made more monumental, but lost its original political function. The spectacle became entertainment, no longer a tool for civic reflection. However, the basic structure remains, a testimony to a function now past. Today, observing the interior of the Theater of Dionysus means confronting the idea that the public word can be an instrument of governance. The theater tells of a city that entrusted narration, myth, and symbolic confrontation with one of the most delicate functions of democratic life: questioning itself before its own citizens.